Hey guys, I'm Treven. Sorry I'm streaming this early. Usually I'm with Grandma or bowling by now, but I already went with Grandma an hour ago. She thought it was by now. She thought it was now. But we left an hour early. You see, my mom had an appointment this morning. Sorry I didn't live stream yesterday. Was hanging out with my mom yesterday. In this video, I will be playing video games. Ow! My back popped. That is something I didn't want. Ciao. Hello, Mayball Rangel 02. Tom thought it was funny. I gotta silence my phone. Ah! 5050. Dirk Bentley song 4554 450504. The Dirk Spanley song is 5150.
Ah! Move!
Hello, Band for Band Dash V7C. Thank you. And never give up.
Oh, just living the dream.
Hello. Oh. That's cool. Oh, and before I continue on, hang on a second. Sorry, had to fix my bed a little bit. Thank you. Anyway, I got something new in the mail. It's the golden age of country. There's 10 discs, but I only have 8. So, I'm missing 2 other discs. I'm doing good. How are you? Anyway, let's start with the Crazy Arms album. This collection is 50s and 60s country, and that's good. And you got Singing the Blues by Marty Robbins, cover of the Guy Mitchell, Singing the Blues. Then When You Feel Like You're in Love, Don't Just Stand There by Carl Smith. Then If You've Got the Money, I've Got the Time by Lefty Frizzell, which mentions a couple Pink Floyd songs. Money and Money and a Time, both from Dark Side of the Moon. A Time also being track 3 on original, track 4 on remaster. Money being track 5 on Dark Side of the Moon original, track 6 on remaster. That's cool. I'm from Ogden, Utah, in the United States. Then you got I Can't Stop Loving You by Don Gibson on track 4. Each one of these is a double album. And Martina McBride did a cover of this song as well. Yep. But the Martina McBride version is track 3 on her Timeless album. It's all remakes of classic country songs. Well, track 10, True Love Ways, came out as a rock song back in the 1950s. Then you got Crazy Arms by Ray Price as track 5. And it's also track 5 on Barbara Mandrell album My Mom Has. I'm going to look up the title of it. It also features Ray Price on it. Rest in peace, Ray Price. Thank you, and okay. It's called Morning Sun. Track 5 on Morning Sun. Then track 6. The Barbara Mandrell version is a re-recorded version by Ray Price, featuring this time featuring Barbara Mandrell on her album Morning Sun. Excuse me. Then track 6 is Four Walls by Jim Reeves. Track 7 is That's Alright by Elvis Presley. Elvis Presley's birthday is today. He would have been 91. I grew up on this type of music. I grew up on Elvis as well, even though he was the king of rock and roll. Then track 8, we got The Cattle Call by, I'm reading this one. This is by Eddie Arnold and his guitar. This is a different version of it. Not the one I'm familiar with. And that's track 9. Let's go back to 1950. With I'm Moving On by Hank Snow. Hank Snow, now this was the most popular country song by Hank Snow in the 1950s. It was number 1 throughout the entire 1950s decade. 444. Then, track 10, it starts with the first letter of my name. Also ends with the first letter of my name. It has Connor's first and last initials, forwards and backwards. It also has Christian's first and last initials, but it's the other way around. The Carroll County Accident by... Welcome back. It's the Carroll County Accident by Porter Wagoner. Dolly Parton also did a cover of this song as well. And track 11 also starts with the first letter of my name. It's...
What do you know? It's you.
And track 11 and track 12 are both by Johnny.
Hey, watch where you're going.
By a different Johnny. 4554 444.
Well, hello there.
It's okay. Hello. Because track 12 is... Track 11 is The Battle of New Orleans by Johnny Horton. New Orleans is a city in... New Orleans is a city in Louisiana. And track 12 is A Boy Named Sue. This is the only live track on this album. One of the 2 live tracks on this collection. 4774. And this is the clean version of A Boy Named Sue. And yeah, if you listen to the dirty version, it has the B word in it. I rented a copy of Johnny Cash's album Live at San Quentin. It was the re-release of it. And 49944004 and 4004.
What's the matter with you? Are you crazy?
4004.
Oh my goodness, hello. Hi. Woo!
And it was not...
What do you know? It's you. What? You hit me.
It was not the clean version.
Ow!
But I did not see the parental advisory.
What? Oh!
Yo!
Nor did I hear the beep. This one...
Excuse me?
It's the same recording, but it fades out during the cheering when you hear. Thank you very much.
Ah!
4114. So, I had to get the clean version on CD. On CD. This was the only single from Live at San Quentin. 4224.
Oh, you're an awful car.
3434. And it has the beep. It cuts out the the B word on it. 4444554. Because you'll hear the beeping noise, just like you do with the clean hidden track version of Blood by My Chemical Romance. It's okay. Because if I heard the B word on this, I would have been like, "Urgh!" Like, grrr. As in, this is not the clean version. But I heard the beep, which is good. It was the radio edit. There's no studio recording of it because same with the song San Quentin. Because
Hey, how's it going?
good. Because they were both only recorded live.
Whoa! Sure is a beautiful town. Oh! Hello!
There's my favorite race car. Hey, Lightning, I've been looking all over the place for you. All right, next stop, Motor City.
And up next, we got another song that starts with the first letter of my name. It also has a number in the title. The Three Bells parentheses Lesser Troyes Cloches by Jim Edward and the Browns. This is a Jim Edward song, but it's with the Browns. Yeah. But it's with the ladies from the Browns, because it's known as the Browns. Jim Edward Brown was the lead singer.
Hey! What is he doing?
Rest in peace, Johnny Horton. Rest in peace, Porter Wagoner. Rest in peace, Johnny Cash. Rest in peace, Jim Ed Brown. And up next is Waterloo. And 333-000-33000 3443-000-3443 yeah 22 wait 3 444444445
Oh!
And Waterloo. ABBA also did a song called Waterloo, which I heard last night.
Ah!
I
Don't
was
do that to me. I'm jumpy.
I was watching the music video, but 4848000 5252 0000. But the lyrics and melody are different.
Ooh.
52252.
Ah!
Because this one is Stonewall Jackson. 353.
Well, hello there.
353252. Hello.
Ah!
4544252. Because the one on here is Stonewall Jackson singing. 55252.
Ah! Ah!
Because the elbow one, it goes wah wah wah
Watch
wah,
it!
and it goes wah 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 Waterloo.
Whoa!
Stonewall Jackson doesn't say that. There's no fade out in the Stonewall Jackson version. The Stonewall Jackson song. There is at the end of the ABBA one. And now I have the ABBA song Waterloo and 4554.
Watch it!
The Stonewall. Now I have the ABBA one and the Stonewall Jackson one. And now I have the ABBA song Waterloo and the Stonewall Jackson song Waterloo on CD. Because one reason is because I have the full album, the full ABBA's full discography. Excuse me. In their whole studio album discography. My mom thought I had all their studio albums, and same with my dad. But the only album I had growing up was Really Voos on an 8-track tape. And as of 2022, their final album, Voyage, from 2021, being released for 40 years after The Visitors came out.
Come on, the bolt! Watch the bolt!
Because for 40 years, The Visitors was the final album.
Oh!
Then, track 15, I have this song on a record. It's My Elusive Dreams by David Houston featuring Tammy Wynette.
That's right, it's me, Lightning McQueen.
Then you got the last song on disc 1 of Crazy Arms, Golden Age of Country.
Hey!
It is called
Who you calling cool? Me? Oh, good.
"3322." This song starts with the first letter of my name. It's called The End of the World by Skeeter Davis. And U2, they did a song called
Red is the color of the season.
Until the End of the World. 3737 and 3883.
Still as handsome as ever.
Thank you. because it's the same title, but with one word added.
Greatness has its perks, like being cool without even trying.
4884.
Whoa,
Two.
whoa, whoa!
1-4884424222.
Hey!
Then disc 2. Wait,
Oh, is this impressive? I hadn't noticed.
you got Heartaches by the Number, once again by Ray Price. Martina also did a version of this song, also on her Timeless album, but that one has Dwight Yoakam singing with her. Then you got Blue Suede Shoes by Carl Perkins. Elvis Presley, who would have been 91 today, also did a version of this song, but it's faster. Then you got track 3, which starts with the first letter of my name. The Last Thing on My Mind by Dolly Parton and Porter Wagoner. The first version I heard was from June Carter and the Carter Family. Not by not being performed live at San Quentin. Not by Dolly Parton and Porter Wagoner. Then track 4, you got another song that Martina did a cover of. Once a Day by, on her Timeless album. Excuse me. Once a Day by Connie Smith, Marty Stewart's wife. Then you got Kalijah. This is a live cover sung by Charlie Pride. This is not the original by Hank Williams. Then you got track 6, which is Jackson by Johnny Cash, featuring June Carter. June Carter is Johnny Cash's wife. Rest in peace, Johnny and Cash and June Carter Cash. Carter is the maiden name. Both passed away within 4 months of each other in 2003.
I know, sometimes I create feelings in others that they themselves don't understand.
And 4-5-5-4-5-5-2-5-5-2.
Hey, he's off the intense!
And Martina McBride also did a cover of this song with George Strait, but it was not on her Timeless album because it was performed live with George Strait.
What?
With the George Strait during the Cowboy Rides Away tour back in the 2000s. Well, this version is the studio version. It has a fade out. Martina McBride and George Strait, they didn't include the fade out in their live version.
Hey, Lightning, I've been looking all over the place for you.
Then, track 7, you got I Heard This Song Yesterday.
Let's hit the road.
This is a Buck Owens song. It's called I've Got a Tiger by the Tail. And track 8, not only that, Johnny Cash did a song called Walk the Line, and Waylon Jennings, who is the co-founder of the Crickets, Buddy Holly and the Crickets, he did sorry, he did Only Daddy That'll Walk the Line. And
Make sure you detail it. What do you mean I'm not sparkly?
both, track 10 on both discs to start with the first letter of my name because they both start with the word the. Because track 10 on disc 1, you got Porter Wagoner's The Carroll County Accident. Though track 10 on disc 2, Weird Al did a cover of this song as part of his parody, Money for Nothing, / of his Dire Straits parody of called Money for Nothing / Beverly Hillbillies, which is a medley sorry, by Weird Al Yankovic called Money for Nothing / Beverly Hillbillies, combining the Dire Straits song Money for Nothing and the theme song Beverly Hillbillies from the Beverly Hillbillies, using the lyrics of this song, making it a cover of it. It is called The Ballad of Jed Clampett. It also, because both track 10 on both discs also, they have Christians. They start and end with the first letter of my name because they both start with the word the. Because, like I said, track 10 is, and they both have Christians' first and last initials, but it's the other way around. Because disc 1, track 10 on disc 1 was Carroll County Accident. This song on disc 2 on track 10 is The Ballad of Jed Clampett by Lester Flatt and Earl Scruggs and the Foggy Mountain Boys. This is the original version of the song. Because this song is from the movie UHF. But UHF did not do well in the box office. At the time, at the time of its release, and excuse me. And he played as George Newman. And weird how he plays George Newman in UHF. Then track 10, no, track 11 on disc 2. It doesn't start with the first letter of my name, but it starts with the first letter of my middle name, which is also my dad's name, my dad's first name. It's DIVORCE by Tommy Wynette. Then track 12 is Papa Top by Jim Edward Brown. This is through his solo project. Alan Jackson also did a cover of this song. But you get that a little intro of the song. Cletus T. Judd, who is also a parodist, he did a parody of the song Jackson called Jackson Allen, that is. But it uses the melody of Chattahoochee because it's where Cletus T. Judd talks about Alan Jackson. And not only that, he appears in the music video of Alan Jackson's version of Papa Top. And track 13, you got Abilene by George Hamilton IV. Yeah, there are 3 Georges that do country. There's George Hamilton III, 3355. There's 33000. And there's, excuse me, George Jones, who passed away in 2013.
So much hostility, man.
In 2013.
Whoa, whoa, whoa!
2013, on April.
Easy, dude. Easy.
2013 on April 26th at the age of 81 at 3939000. 440000. He would have been turning.
Dadgum, that hurt.
He would have been turning 95 this year on September 12th. And then there's George Strait, 440000440000.
Doggone it, I got myself all cattywampus again.
Woo! Then he. Woo! Hang on.
Make sure you detail it. What do you mean I'm not sparkling?
Then he got. Slow poke by. You got Slow Poke by Pee Wee King and his Golden West Cowboys. And there's a bank. I need to take cough medicine bad. There. Yeah. And there's a bank called Golden West as well. Sorry about that. Then we close out with... Oh, skipped one. Whoops. Then you got a song that starts with the first letter of my name again. This Old House by Stuart Hamblin. Then we got the last song on here. The last date. It's an instrumental song by Floyd Kramer.
Huh? You almost made my battery explode.
000.
Ah!
And on here we got this is
Oh!
this is Don't Worry. Golden Age of Country.
Huh? What's happening?
Don't worry about me, Golden. 33000.
Watch it! Well, hello there, handsome.
33000. This is. What? Wrong one. This is. Golden Age of Country, Don't Worry. This one you got Blue Blue Day by Don Gibson. Sorry about that. What? Then there's Talk once again by Carl Smith, not Cal Smith, on track 2. And Carl Smith also sang on track 2 on disc 1 of Golden Age of Country and Crazy Arms. When you feel like you're falling in love, when you feel like you're in love, don't just stand there. And both these songs on track 2 by Carl Smith end with a word that starts with the first letter of my name. Because this one, the one on here is Loose Talk, because it's a 2-word title. And it mentions a co-lead / co-play song, Talk, which starts with the first Talk, which starts with the first letter of my name. Kind of mirrored this album. But track 3 is Hank Lachlan. A song by Hank Lachlan. It's Send Me the Pillow That You Dream On. Which starts with the first line, which mentions an Earl Smith / the Chemical Brothers featuring Jonathan Donahue / the Oak Ridge Boys song Dream On. Track 4 is Don't Be Cruel by Elvis Presley. Like I said, Elvis Presley would have been 91 today. Rest in peace, Elvis Presley. Track 5 is Track 5 is Stand By Your Man. No, Understand Your Man. By Johnny Cash. Stand By Your Man is by Tommy Wynette. Then track is 6 is All I Have to Offer You Is Me. By Charlie Pride, and the cover version
Who you calling cool? Me? Oh, good.
of All I Have to Offer You Is Me is by me. Bride and the Ride is also track 6 on one of their albums. 454252. And I have that on CD as well. And track 7 is the title track. It's Marty Robbins singing. And track 8. Track 8 is North to Alaska by Johnny Horton. I had this one on the record too. Then track 9 is Distant Drums by Jim Reeves. Yeah, tracks 4 through 10 are deceased people. And track 11 and track 10 and track 11 are both Tammy Wynette and David Houston. Because track 10 is Your Good Girl's Gonna Go Bad by David Houston. Track 11 is Baby, Baby, parentheses, I Know You Are a Lady, David Houston. Track 12 is one of the 2 songs on this double album that starts with I Want To, and both of which are by Eddie Arnold. No, I Wanna. Track 12 on this one is, on disc 1 is I Want to Play House With You by Eddie Arnold at the Tennessee Plowboy on his guitar. Track 13 is A Satisfied Mind by Porter Wagoner. Track 14 is one of the 2 songs that starts with the phrase I Want To. The other one being track 7 on disc 2 by Eddie Arnold. But this one is Lefty Frizzell. It's called I Want to Be With You Always. Track 15 is parentheses now and then there's A Fool Such As I by Hank Snow. The Singing Ranger and his Rainbow Ranch Boys. Disc 2, track 1 is, it also starts with a B. It's, but this time, but the one on disc 1 is BBD, Blue Blue Day. This one is BB, which is, by the one on disc 1 is, its initials is BBD, Blue Blue Day, by Don Gibson. This one is BB, Billy Bayou, by, the one on disc 2 is BB, Billy Bayou. Billy Bayou by Billy by You by Jim Reeves. Cause this song, the one, it's the same initials but without the D. Track two on disc 2 is Always Late. Always Late with Your Kisses by Lefty Frizzell. Dwight Yoakam did a cover of this song on one of his albums. I have that on CD. Track 3 is another Elvis Presley song that starts with Don't. It's just simply called Don't. The other one is Don't Be Cruel to a Heart That's True. It has an intro to it before Elvis Presley starts singing. This one, it starts off with Elvis Presley saying, don't, 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 don't. Like that. Then track 4 is Life to Go by Stonewall Jackson. Then track 5 is, it starts with the first letter of my name. It's The Roomba Boogie by Hank Snow, The Singing Ranger, and his Rainbow Ranch Boys. Once again. Track 6 is My Shoes Keep Walking Back to You, Coming Back to You, and Coming Back to Life is by Pink Floyd. Back to You is by Selena Gomez. It Comes Back to You is by Imagine Dragons. Keep Talking is by also by Pink Floyd. It follows Coming Back to Life. And this song almost mentions Pink Floyd's song Keep Talking, but with one letter change. Then track 7, you got the other song that starts off with I Want to, or I Wanna. This is the other song by Eddie Arnold. It's I Wanna Go With You. It almost mentions I Wanna Be With You almost mentions this song, but with one word change. Track 8. Track 8. It's the second song with the word don't on disc 2. Third on this double album, Golden Age of Country, Don't Worry. Well, fourth, actually. If you include the title track, Don't Worry by Marty Robbins and Don't Be Cruel. And Don't, both by Elvis Presley. It's a Johnny Cash song which you two did a cover of. Well, the only cover I'm familiar with is the Rolling by you two. The only covers I'm familiar with are The Saints Are Coming with Green Day, and which is a cover of Skids from Scared to Dance. And track and I'm also familiar with U2's cover of Painted Black, the Rolling Stones song. It's called Don't Take Your Guns to Town. The Green Day themselves did 21 Guns. There's also a faster version that I have of this song on the record. Then track 9 and track 10 and track 11 start with the first letter of my name. Track 9 is Porter Wagoner's song, The Cold Hard Facts of Life. It mentions a Maroon 5 song. Cold.
Hey, how's it going?
Good.
Oh!
Good. Cold.
Where you going, Holmes?
Then track 10 is Take Me to Your World by Tammy Wynette. It also starts with the first two letters of...
Hey, ease off the intense!
It also starts with the first two letters of Tammy Wynette's name. Name. And
Whoa, whoa, whoa!
Then track 11 is The Hurting Is All Over by Connie Smith, Marty Stewart's wife. Then track 12 is Begging to You by Marty Robbins. Track 13 also starts with the letter A, just like track 13 on disc 1. And track 14 starts with I, just like with track 14 on disc 1. Because track 13 on disc 2 is Sleeping at the Foot of the Bed by, and I quote, Little Jimmy Dickens. He's in the music video of I'm Gonna Miss Her by Brad Paisley. By Brad Paisley. Then track 14 is I Take the Chance by the Browns, Jim Edward, Maxine and Bonnie Brown. Track 15 once again, just like on disc 1, on track 15. Starts with parentheses. Yeah, they kind of mirrored both discs. But this time it's and track 15 on both discs. Start with H as well. Because as in the singer. Because and both the songs on track 15 start with a word that rhymes. Because the one on disc 1 on track 15 is, like I said, is now and then there's a Fool Such As I by Hank Snow, the singing ranger and his Rainbow Ranch Boys, and now on disc 2 you got How Much Is That Hound Dog or Doggy in the Window by Homer and Jethro. Then Golden Age of Country, Honky Tonk Man. You got disc 1, and you got Folsom Prison Blues. It is also track 1 on at Folsom Prison. This is the live version of this is not the original version. This is from 1955. This is the original. This is the live.
Hey, how's it going?
Good. This is the live version. Excuse me.
Watch my body!
This is the live version of Folsom Prison Blues live at Folsom Prison from 1968. But in the original version,
You didn't note it, but I already had a dent there.
the studio version, you don't hear Johnny Cash say, "Hello, I'm Johnny Cash."
What? Hey, how's it going?
Good.
Move! What are you trying to do? Scare a lady?
But in
Don't
this,
tell nobody, but once on a towing job, I mistook a motorcycle for a moped. Boy, was I embarrassed.
but in this version, you do.
Ow!
But if you listen to the live at
Hey, he's off the intense! Wow!
the live at Folsom Prison album, it would go to, it would transit, you would hear the crowd at the end, just like you do at the beginning, and it would transition into Busted in the five five two five 552525252 in the Legacy edition of Folsom Prison, which includes both.
Sure is a beautiful town.
Thank you, which includes both the separate performances. You get to listen to the full album being recorded on Columbia Records. This one, or Dark as a Dungeon in the standard and re-releases of the album 6622 at Folsom Prison. This one, it doesn't do that at the end. It doesn't transition into the next song by Johnny Cash on Live at Folsom Prison, 2-2.
Oh, is this impressive? I hadn't noticed.
Instead, it's the same live recorded version, but instead recorded at Folsom Prison.
Oh!
But
Hey!
it fades out when you hear the cheering at the end. That's what's different. I don't know which version I like more. Shabuoli, also known as Ben Calder, he also did a remake of this song as well.
Oh!
You scared me, man.
But at the beginning, before the actual song starts, it's called Folsom Prison Blues 1.5. But in his version, before the actual song starts, Shabuoli, or should I say Ben Calder, says, "Hello, I'm Ben Calder." Well, you don't hear the applaud. You don't. 992222. Woo!
Come on, the bolt! Watch the bolt!
Sorry. But you don't hear the.
Hey!
But you don't hear the audience.
Move! Watch it! Save it for the races, son.
Then track 2 you got, and then track 2 on disc 1 you got Oh, Lonesome Me. Then track 3 you got El Paso by Marty Robbins. There's also another song that Marty Robbins did that also says El Paso in the title, even though I never heard the full song before. It's called El Paso City. And once again on track 4 you got Elvis Presley, like I said, who would have been 91 today. This time, but on disc 1 of Golden Age of Country, Don't Worry, he sings on track 4 as well. Don't Be Cruel. This one, which has 2 vowels put together. This one, it does the same thing twice. But twice. It's called Heartbreak Hotel. Heartbreak Hotel. Happy Heavenly Birthday, Elvis Presley. And track 5, Martina McBride also did a cover of this song on her her timeless album. It's called Pick Me Up on Your Way Down by Charlie. Not Charlie Pride 9922. It's a different Charlie that originally sings this song. Charlie Walker.
Huh? You almost made my battery explode.
And
Hey, you almost gave me a battery surge, man. Hey, man, channel that aggression. Showing off never got anybody anywhere, son.
And you might not know this, but my friend Zach Walker, he shares the same last name as Charlie Walker and Paul Walker. Peace, Paul Walker and Walker. And this and I remember this was years ago, my first time at Mount Ogden Rehabilitation Center, where I serve at now on Sundays. I didn't go this past Sunday because a lot of the patients were sick. But at the time here, this was when I was still in primary. And my parents and I were visiting some of their patients at Mount Ogden Rehabilitation Center. This was before they had their current patients. And my parents and I, we were giving a little tour to see the patients, some of the patients, and meeting them as well. And this lady, she was a guitar player. And the first song she sang was this very song. Because this was several years ago. Then track six, we got Detroit City by Bobby Bear, and Detroit City is in Michigan. And Big Blue Day and Billy Bayou. Billy Bayou and Big Blue Day from this album here, they both have Bobby Bear's first and last initials. And track 7, you got He'll Have to Go by Jim Reeves. In track 8, you got another song Martina McBride covered, also on her Timeless album, Make the World Go Away by Eddie Arnold. It starts with the first 2 letters of her name, first letter of both her first and last name. And track 9 and track 10, the singers on track 10 and 9 and 10 both start with C. Because track 9 is Don't Let Me Cross Over by Carl and Pearl Butler. They are a country husband and wife duo. And the Kendalls were a country father-daughter duo. The Matt and Savannah Shaw, they're a they're a father-daughter duo as well. Then track 10 is Claude King with They Say Don't Go on Wolverton Mountain. And Big Bag John, it was me! That's track 11 as performed by Jimmy Dean. Also features Bobby Bear's Full Initials. Track 12, this song is Stand By Your Man by Tammy Wynette. Understand Your Man is Johnny Cash. Track 13 is Charlie's Shoes by Billy Walker. We got another Walker. Now that's 2 Walkers on this disc. Earlier we had Charlie Walker. Now we have Billy Walker. There was an actor named Paul Walker. Rest in peace, Paul Walker. Rest in peace, Charlie Walker. And I have a friend named Zach Walker, like I said. Then track 14 you got dum, dum, dum. Flowers on the Wall by the Statler Brothers. This song mentions a Brad Paisley song and a Miley Cyrus song, both entitled Flowers. It also mentions a Pink Floyd album and movie, The Wall, because they're titled in it. Then you got Skip a Rope by Henson Cargill. Or should I say Henson Cargill. And you should know that this collection is not, and I repeat, is not sold in stores.
Now, who's gonna fix you up when some smart aleck bangs into you?
I was trying to go around you, Doc. Then We got another Charlie on this disc. This one is Does My Ring Hurt Your Finger? By Charlie Pride. Charlie Pride had died in December 2020 due to complications with COVID-19 at the age of 86. He's not the only one that passed away at the age of 86 in the 2020s decade. Because 3 years later, on September 23rd, 2023, also from complications, my grandfather, my mom's dad, passed away. But it wasn't COVID. It was a motorcycle accident.
Be careful, dude.
I was just sitting there, Fillmore. Then track 2, disc 2, you got the first 2 tracks start with W, the first 2 songs on disc 2. And they're all in alphabetical order. Track 1 is Wake Up, Little Susie. And it mentions a Disney movie, Up. And yeah, also has a woman's name in the title. And it's not the only song to have the words wake and up in the same title. Excuse me. Because Green Day did a song that Billy Joe Armstrong wrote. In tribute to his father, which is Wake Me Up When September Ends. Which is a true story. Like, based on a true story. Back in September of 1982, Billy Joe Armstrong was just 10 years old. His father died from complications with cancer at the age of 50. And Billy Joe Armstrong's father was 54. This whole thing stuck with him for years. This whole thing stuck with Billy Joe Armstrong for years. The day of the funeral, Billy Joe Armstrong's father's funeral, the day of the funeral, Billy Joe Armstrong ran home crying. He was having a tough time with losing his father. He locked he locked himself in his bedroom. When his mother came home, she came to check on him. She knocked on his bedroom door. To which Billy Joe Armstrong said the name of the Green Day song we now know today, which is Wake Me Up When September Ends. My undershirt came off. Stupid undershirt. And then years later, he would remember that. Excuse me. He didn't write it down or anything. He just remembered it. He didn't write to the song Wake Me Up When September Ends in a bad way. It was just to honor him. It was just to honor Billy Joe Armstrong's father. It was supposed to be on Shenanigans, but Billy Joe Armstrong's father, but Billy Joe Armstrong wasn't fully ready yet to record it till the American Idiot sessions. He said it felt good. Then track 2, you got a whole lot of shaking going on by Jerry Lee Lewis. Then track 3, you got parentheses, Oh Baby Mine, I Get So Lonely. It mentions a Taylor Swift song called Mine. That was when she was country. And it also mentions
Hey!
the song is So Lonely by Sting. Well, with his band, The Police, the band group. Then track 4, you got City Lights, and I'm saying City Lights by
Hey, ¿qué pasa?
Yeah. By Ray Price.
Huh? You almost made my battery explode.
4994.
Oh, now why you gone done something like that?
Mater! He's doing the same thing right there. Sonny James. He. Yeah.
Hey, you almost gave me a battery surge, man.
Sorry.
Ah!
Sorry, Fillmore. He did a song called Bright Lights Big City.
Oh!
Sonny James did.
My artwork! My beautiful artwork! Oh!
Then you got the title track in Honky Tonk Man
She.
by Johnny
You
Horton.
fellers is funnier than a tickle-tipping tractor.
By Johnny Horton. Honky Tonk Man. Meter interrupted me.
Ow!
I have this song on the same record as North to Alaska. North to Alaska.
Who? What? Huh? What's happening? What's up, Lightning?
North to Alaska mentions Alaska, where you see the fursuiter Zuzia Wolf is from. The fursuiter in the background.
Hey, that's smarts. Hope you're being a good host.
Thank you. 4994. No. 34994 3444. Yeah. 349934.
There's my favorite customer.
34994449944.
Whoa! Almost scared the fins off.
Ah!
Now aren't you just... Oh!
Then you got Saginaw, Michigan by Lefty Frizzell. Yes, Saginaw is
Please. My oil pressure's high enough as it is.
Yes, Saginaw is also a city in Michigan.
Ah!
499554.
Ah!
4995544994.
Hey, how's it going?
Good. Then you got Please Help Me, I'm Falling in Love with You by Hank Lachlan. The Mark Carters also did a cover version of this song as well. Then you got Walk Through This World With Me by George Jones. The other George that's not on here is George Strait. He was born in 1952 on May 18th, which means I graduated on his...
Red is the color of the season.
50000. Wait, 353.
Hey, how's it going?
Good. 353-252. And sorry, I got sidetracked by
Greatness
the game.
has its perks. Like being cool without even trying.
The game. 350-350. And George Strait is not on here because he
Hey, relax, man.
was born May 18th of 1952. He's 74 right now.
Watch it!
That means I graduated on him from Bonneville with Christian. on on May 18th, 2015. George Strait's
Oh man, I just finished this detailing.
George Strait's 63rd birthday. 5040504.
Sure is a beautiful town.
Yeah, thank you. 5040504.
Oh,
And
Make sure you detail it. What do you mean I'm not sparkly?
but that's track 9 actually. Track 8 is Daddy Sing Bass by Johnny Cash. This song has my my middle and last initials, and my dad's first and last initials. In track 10, you got Almost Persuaded by David Houston. David Shabloli, also known as Ben Coulter, he did a parody version of this song called Almost Persuaded number 2. It's funny. Then I've Been Everywhere, once again by Hank Snow. And Snow, not only it's Hank Snow's last name, it's also a Chemical Brothers song. Then you got Green Green Grass of Home by Porter Wagoner. Johnny Cash also did this song live at Folsom Prison. And both versions are a cover of the Tom Jones song, Green Green Grass of Home. Then you got Oh My Heart Skips a Beat by, once again, Buck Owens. Then you got Don't Touch Me. Yeah. And yeah, Johnny Cash sing on track 8 on both of these on disc 2. Both of which start with the letter D. Because one is the sad song, Don't Take Your Guns to Town. Also, there's a faster version of Don't Take Your Guns to Town by Johnny Cash, sung by Johnny Cash. But it starts off different though. The one on here is the original. It goes. It starts off with. But the faster one, I have that on a record. And on CD as well. But it starts off different. I wish I could play it, but copyright laws and copyright system. But the live version of Daddy Sing Bass starts off with, which is live at San Quentin, it starts off with Johnny Cash. It has an extended intro because Johnny Cash would be talking. like at the beginning. In track 14, we got on disc 2 of Golden Age of Country, Honky Tonk Man. Once again, it starts with Don't. It's Don't Touch Me. The Police, on their albums, and Yada and Dada, it starts off with the song Don't Stand So Close to Me. This one is Jeannie Seeley, called Don't Touch Me. Then track 15, the Beatles did Hey Jude. The one on here is a country song. Hey Jude is a rock song. This one, the one on here is Hey Joe, with an exclamation point. Not Hey Jude. Because Hey Jude is, like I said, is by the Beatles. George Harrison, Ringo Starr, John Lennon, Paul McCartney. We got 2 of the Beatles left. Notably Ringo Starr, Paul McCartney. Also from both Paul McCartney is co-founder of Paul McCartney and Wings and the Beatles. He did it Paul McCartney and Wings after the Beatles. Yeah, John Lennon, George Harrison, they both passed away just 21 years apart from each other. Because George Harrison passed away in November of 2001, just because George Harrison passed away at the age of 58. Just in November of 2001, just 2 months after 9/11. John Lennon, he passed away in 1980 at the age of 40. George Harrison was 58 when he passed in 2001. John Lennon, he was shot by an obsessive fan. Hey Joe with an exclamation point is by Carl Smith. I almost said neither George Strait, George Hamilton the fourth, or George Jones, or George Harrison. Whoops. Excuse me. Because there were 4 Georges that I knew of in the music business. But George Strait's still alive. George Jones has passed away. George Harrison of the Beatles has passed away. I'm looking up George Hamilton. George Hamilton, the fourth, also passed away. He was 77 years old. I didn't even know he passed. Luke the Drifter, the other parentheses, the other side of Hank Williams, was the last album George Harrison released. No, George Hamilton, no. I said George Harrison, whoops. George Harrison, he does rock music. Country. George Hamilton the fourth did country. Luke the Drifter, parentheses, the other side of Hank Williams Sr., is by George Hamilton the fourth. He began performing in the late 1950s as a teen idol, switching to country music in the early 1960s. I don't know very much songs by I did not know about that either. I don't know very much songs by George Hamilton the fourth. The only song I know is Abilene. Sheryl Crow also did a song of her own called Abilene.
Oh,
But the one I have always been familiar with was George Hamilton the fourth. 504. Then the last song on here is Taylor Swift did a song, the first track on her Lover album called I Forgot That You Existed. This one is by the one on here is by the Davis sisters. And there's a county here in Utah called Davis County, and there's a bowling lane called Davis Lanes. And the song on here is performed by the Davis sisters called I Forgot More Than You Will Ever Know. Well, you'll ever know. And now, harder to find hits. Well, I got this album free,
Whoa! Almost scared my fins off.
except because I got the full collection except 2 of the discs. I didn't get the collector's box, so I was planning to, but didn't.
So much hostility, man.
You got disc 1. You got Why Baby Why by Red Solvine and Red Webb Pierce. And Why Baby Why starts with the first letter of Webb Pierce's name. My dad does not like Webb Pierce. So, he likes Jim Reeves more. Then track 2, you got a song that starts with the first 2 letters of Christian's name, first letter of Connor's name, and it also has his first and last initials, called Chattanooga Shoeshine Boy by Red Foley. Yeah, the Red Foley. Yes. Another singer named Red. But it's a different singer. I have a friend whose last name is also Foley. Isaac Foley! Then you got a little bitty Tear by Burl Ives by Burl Ives on track 3.
Unnecessary, man.
And track 4, you got Thanks.
Where you going, Holmes?
You got Thanks. Thanks a lot. Which starts and ends also with the first letter of my name.
Oh!
Martina McBride. She did a cover. This song is originally by Ernest Tubb. And Martina McBride did a cover of this song as well.
Ah!
And I did not know
Dadgum, that hurt.
that Ernest Tubb was the original, because I was familiar with Martina McBride's version from Timeless.
Easy, dude. Easy.
50550.
Oh!
Excuse me. Then you got I Ain't Never once again by Webb Pierce, this time without Red Solvine.
Remember, kids, I'm a professional.
And then you got Lonesome 7-7203 by Hawkshaw Hawkins, and there's a comedian who has the same last name, Hawkins.
Ah! Ka-chow!
555. And that comedian is Tim Hawkins.
Ah!
And I don't think they're related. Hawkshaw Hawkins and...
No!
I don't think Tim Hawkins and Hawkshaw Hawkins are related. Billy
Oh, is this impressive? I hadn't noticed.
Billy...
Ah!
505000. Billy Joel Armstrong from Green Day and Emily Armstrong from Linkin Park. From New Linkin Park and Dead Sarah.
Remember, kids, I'm a professional.
They also have the same last name, but not related. 552252.
Red is the color of the season.
50550. Then you got 6 Days on the Road original by David Dudley. Dave Dudley.
Who you calling cool? Me? Oh, good.
55252. 555. Then you got I am a honky tonk guy. Well, I'm gonna say I'm a honky tonk guy. Well, I'm a honky tonk man. But the original song is called. But that's the Johnny Horton song. I'm a honky
Come on, the bolt. Watch the bolt.
I'm a honky tonk man.
Hey!
355355555. But Loretta Lynn says, I'm a honky tonk girl. Then, track 9.
Move!
We got From a Jack to a King by Ned Miller.
I know. Sometimes I create feelings in others that they themselves don't understand.
And not only that, Ricky Van Shelton did a cover of this song, From a Jack to a King. But the Ned Miller version, the original, it starts off with Ned Miller himself singing.
Move!
The Ricky Van Shelton version, it doesn't do that. Well, he includes a little intro to it. Then he would start singing. That's what's different. Kind of reminds me of Give a Little Bit by the Goo Goo Dolls. And,
Please. My oil pressure's high enough as it is.
And by Supertramp.
Move!
5650252. 506650. Because some lines were taken out in the Goo Goo Dolls version. 5050 of Give a Little Bit. Hence the shortened intro.
Come on, the bolt. Watch the bolt.
Because the Goo Goo Dolls version of Give a Little Bit is 3 minutes 35 seconds, just like with the radio edit of Virus, also by the Goo Goo Dolls.
Oh!
Hey, how's it going?
Good.
Whoa! Wasn't expecting that.
And the Supertramp version,
Don't do that to me. I'm jumping.
it's 4 minutes and 8 seconds because the intro is longer.
Greatness has its perks, like being cool without even trying.
Hey!
And track 10 is Laura. What parentheses? What's he got that I ain't got? By Leon Ashley.
Watch it!
And we got another Johnny. Track 11 is Hello Vietnam by Johnny Wright.
What are you thinking? Sneaking up on a lady like that.
He has the same last name as Jenny Wright, who also has the same initials. She's the actress that played the groupie in the Wall movie. And she, yeah. Both of them have the same last name, same last name as Richard Wright from Pink Floyd. Rest in peace, Richard Wright.
What?
And track 12 is You're the Reason
Hitting a judge, not very smart.
by Bobby Edwards. And track 13 is Statue of a Fool
Hey!
by Jackie Green. I heard a song of his yesterday which starts with the first letter of my name.
What's up, Lightning?
Called There It Goes.
Don't tell nobody, but once on a towing job, I mistook a motorcycle for a moped. Boy, was I embarrassed.
And there's a statue of the Statue of Liberty in New York. Ricky Van Shelton did a cover of this song as well. Statue of a Fool. And
My artwork! My beautiful artwork! Hey, homie.
And track 14 is The Bridge Washed Out by Warner Mac. And track 15, the O'Kanes did just loving you,
Where's the love, man?
but
What?
Bill Anderson and John Howard, they did a song called For Loving You.
Ah,
And disc 2 is Alabama by Cowboy Copas.
what? Huh? What's happening?
And it's in the state of Alabama, 50050. It's the state of Alabama, spelled correctly.
Oh!
But there was only one thing. There's no A at the end. Because it goes, I'm going back to Alabama. Five zero four 504. Five zero 550. 5050. Because it goes, I'm going back to Alabama. And originally it goes, I'm going back to Alabama, the state of Alabama. Then track 2, you got Fraulein by Bobby Helms.
Ah! Ow!
58805. And then track 3, you got Gonna Find Me a Bluebird by Marvin Rainwater. Then Wishful Thinking, track 4 by Wynn Stewart. Jim Reeves did a cover of the song as well, but I've heard him sing it before, but not Wynn Stewart.
Ah,
5252.
Watch it! I'd like to get a photo. Do you mind?
nice to see you relaxing a bit, son.
Then you got another Johnny on track 5, but it's not Johnny Cash this time. The one on track 5 that Johnny Cash sings
Don't do that to me. I'm jumpy.
was Understand Your Man. This time, it keeps right on a hurtin' by Johnny
Whoa! You scared me, man.
Tillotson.
Oh, is this impressive?
Hadn't noticed. 555 5151252. 552252. 55252. And then track 6. Track 6, it's a different Ernest this time. It's Ernest Ashworth. It's talk back, trembling lips. It starts with the first letter of my name. Because it mentions a Coldplay / Colita song, which also starts with the first letter of my name. Talk. It was me!
Just living the dream.
Whoa! Almost scared my fins off.
Sorry, Flo 55454.
Ah!
Well, the lyrics and melody are different for Coldplay and Khalid. Because 555, the one by Khalid, he goes dun 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 dun. Can we just?
What are you thinking? Sneaking up on a lady like that.
Can't we just talk?
That's right, it's me, Lightning McQueen.
555000. Because he goes, can we just talk? Can't we just talk? Talk about where we're going. But
Remember, kids, I'm a professional.
Coldplay's
Ah!
55000555. But the one Coldplay sings, it goes.
Doggone it, I got myself all cattywampus again.
He goes. Because. Why?
Unnecessary, man. Hey, you almost gave me a battery surge, man.
That's the melody from Talk. It samples the
Move!
same melody from Computer Love. Chris Martin had to get approval before the album came out. 5555665. Because of that.
Move!
Track 7 is Let's Think About Living by another Bob Lumen. And track 8 is Yes, Mr. Peters by Roy Drusky and Priscilla Mitchell. It starts off
Watch it, mister.
similar to
Showing off never got anybody anywhere, son.
It starts off similar to that of the Conway Twitty and Loretta Lynn. The Conway, It starts off similar.
Now you're just wasting fuel.
It starts off similar to that of the Loretta Lynn and Conway Twitty version of as soon as I hang up the phone. Because
Please. My oil pressure's high enough as it is.
they both
Come on, the bolt. Watch the bolt.
They both start off with phone ringing and the person saying hello. But
Don't sneak up on me like that.
yeah, it rings twice. Because it goes brrrr, it goes ring, ring. Hello, Loretta. Then Loretta starts singing. The Conway solo version, it doesn't include that. The phone ringing, because it's just Conway singing.
Oh! Ah!
Because, yes, Mr. Peters, it starts off pretty similar to that. 5225522, yeah, 522552225. Next thing he goes, ring, ring. Hello?
Watch it!
I did not know that was there. 52252. And you got A Fallen Star, track 9, by John Newman. No, Jimmy Newman.
Don't tell nobody, but once on a towing job, I mistook a motorcycle for a
Jimmy Newman has the same last name as Randy Newman, but I don't think they're related. 522 552. You don't have to. Wait. 555. The 52552. You don't have to be related to have the same last name. You also don't have to have the same last name to be related. 5226652.
Come on, the bolt. Watch the bolt.
5277 yeah, 7700.
Ah,
Then you got another Jimmy, but it's spelled differently on the next track 10, but it's spelled different. Spelled the one on track 9 spells it Jimmy. The one on track 10, both on disc 2. The one on track 10 on disc 2 spells it Jimmy. This one is I found my girl in the USA. USA stands for United States of America. And then Track 11 is No Help Wanted by the Carlyles. Cameron Diaz plays Tina Carlyle in the movie of The Mask. And track 12 is Put It Off Until Tomorrow by Bill Phillips. And there's a singer who has the same last name as Bill Phillips. Philip Phillips. No relation there.
My artwork! My beautiful artwork!
Excuse me. Then That's My Pa, P.A. by Shab Woolley, also known as Ben Coulter.
Ow!
Ben Coulter and Shab Woolley are the same person.
What are you trying to do, scare a lady?
Come on, the bolt. Watch the bolt.
Connor was saying. Oh.
What?
And then there's a Big Wheel by Wilma Lee and Stoney Cooper.
Don't do that to me. I'm joking. Ah!
And guess what? There's a Bradley Cooper. And no, they're not related.
Hey, how's it going?
Good. And track 15 is the last one. I have this one on CD and on vinyl record. Called 527725.
Don't sneak up on me like that.
It's called Giddy Up Go by Red Sylvine.
Oh! Hey now, that's not how you treat a lady. Whoa! Ow! Oh!
Watch it.
And I wish I had the other two discs as well. I would have gotten the deluxe collector's box. But that's okay though. Thank you for watching, guys. Please like the video. Oh. Yeah, my battery is dying. I need to charge my phone. Thank you for watching, guys. Please like the video. Share the video. Comment below and subscribe to my channel.